Good afternoon. Welcome to the press conference for Amanda Anisimova. Please raise your hand if you would like to ask a question. Amanda, you've just made your first Wimbledon final. Just tell us how you're feeling.
Yeah, I feel amazing. I mean, it's so exciting to be in the final here. And yeah, I think I still can't believe it in a way.
Questions?
Congratulations, Amanda. You've talked a lot about this week about how much work you've put in and kind of your work ethic itself having a huge turnaround. Does that make these results more rewarding? Like, I'm sure it's weird to compare them to what you've achieved earlier in your career, but how does this maybe feel different, if at all?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I feel very, very happy, and to be able to share this moment with my loved ones and my team is incredibly special. But when it comes to the work ethic, I feel like I really enjoy the training and the process. So for me, it's not like all of my hard work has paid off because I really enjoy it, and I feel like with that, results will come. But yeah, you're just not sure when that will happen. So for it to happen here is still a little bit unbelievable to me.
Ben?
Congratulations. Just holding your nerve mentally in this match. There are lots of ups and downs on the scoreboard and match points and things like that. How did you manage to do that in this big stage with the biggest possible win of your career in the hanging there?
Yeah, I mean, it was such a tough match and a little bit of a roller coaster there. I struggled to hold my serve in the second set, and it just goes to show when you miss a crucial point or lose a game, the margins are so slim, especially when you're playing, I mean, the #1 in the world. Yeah, she's such a tough player, and I knew that I had to really dig deep and make as little mistakes as possible. So yeah, it's really hard trying to have to play perfect tennis because that's the only way to really get the win. But I feel like we really fought out there today, and the conditions weren't easy.
Matt?
Well done, Amanda. Aryna was just in here, and she said she thought you won because you were the braver player. Were you feeling brave in that third set out there? And if that is not the word, then what were you feeling as you were going through that? And how did it compare to the quarterfinal, late in that quarterfinal, and also I guess the Anisimova match was a
Yeah. I feel like I was playing very well in the first set, and to be able to hold my serve every time was super important. And then I think we were both a bit shaky throughout the match, and that showed a little bit. We made quite a few mistakes from both ends. So yeah, I think it was just a little bit of nerves there for the both of us to make our first final here at Wimbledon. But yeah, I feel like we were both really going for our serves, and that was super important. And yeah, I was trying to really stay on top of my serve, was struggling a bit there, but yeah, holding serve was just going to be super important. And yeah, in the third set, I knew that I was going to really have to go for it. Her level just kept increasing and getting better and better throughout the match. So to be able to come on top, I knew that I wasn't just going to win off of her mistakes. And yeah, I really had to bring my game and do as much as I could, especially when it came to being aggressive.
Is reaching a Grand Slam final the kind of ultimate vindication of taking a break, in the sense that it proves it can work for you, doesn't it? It proves you can come back and get back to where you were.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's different for everyone. I think it goes to show that it is possible. And I think that that's a really special message that I think I've been able to show. Because when I took my break, a lot of people told me that you would never make it to the top again if you take so much time away from the game. And that was a little hard to digest because I did want to come back and still achieve a lot and, you know, win a Grand Slam one day. So just me being able to prove that, you know, you can get back to the top if you prioritize yourself. So that's been incredibly special to me. And yeah, it means a lot.
Amanda, congratulations. I know you've talked quite a bit this week in particular about losing last year in qualifying, but did that result mean anything extra to you? Did it motivate you more? And what were you doing last year while the tournament was still going on? Were you at home? Did you watch any of it?
Yeah, I mean, when I came here, I said that, you know, it was a super special feeling to be seated here after losing in the qualies last year. Despite however I was going to do here, just being able to be in the top again at a career high just meant a lot to me. And the rest, I just told myself I'm going to compete and enjoy every moment out there. But yeah, last year, every time I'm out of a Grand Slam or a tournament, I take a few days off, and I don't turn my phone off, but I don't really follow, and I like to just like relax and spend as much time with whoever I'm with, whether it's friends or family, and yeah, just really enjoy their company. So that's what I was doing.
Simon?
I just wanted to ask about the point in the second set where the umpire had a few words with you about maybe celebrating early on a winner you just hit. Were you surprised that he brought that up with you?
No, I wasn't celebrating. I mean, it was just like a long grunt, I guess. I don't really know what was the deal there, to be honest, because I didn't feel like it was that interfering. But yeah, I tried to not do it again, but yeah, it was just such a high stakes match, and I think we were both like grunting a lot out there. We have a big game, so it just that's the outcome of it. But yeah, I wasn't really sure what the issue was, but I can play it back. Maybe I was a bit interfering. Like, I don't really know.
David?
Hi, Amanda. We've just seen Iga Swiatek has gone through and will be your opponent in the final. I don't believe you've met before. How will you approach the whole occasion, do you think? Because this is new for you and her as an opponent.
Yeah, I mean, Iga is such an unbelievable player, and she's also been an inspiration to me. Her work ethic and all of her achievements have been really inspiring. So I'm sure it'll be an amazing match again. And yeah, getting to compete against an unbelievable player again is going to be super special. Hopefully, I can bring some high quality tennis and make it a battle out there, but just gonna go out and enjoy every moment and try to not think about what's on the line there.
Jemini?
Yeah, Amanda, congrats. You did actually play Iga in Fed Cup Juniors 2016, Hungary.
Yeah.
What do you remember about that? Like both the match and also in general, what life was like back then. What was baby Amanda like?
Yeah. Yeah, I used to enjoy those Fed Cup trips a lot, and we had a lot of fun on those trips. But yeah, she was playing very well. She was a great junior, and I remember a lot of coaches were saying that she's going to be a big deal one day. And yeah, obviously they were right. But yeah, she was playing some great tennis, and I did lose that match, unfortunately. But yeah, it was fun to play in juniors.
People said the same about you, right? So what was that like for you, hearing that at that age?
Yeah, I mean, it was a little bit of a boost of confidence. I think I did pretty well in the juniors very early on. But yeah, I got to travel a lot with my mom, which was super special to me. And yeah, I enjoyed it a lot. So having her by my side was super important to me. And yeah, getting to experience all that with her meant a lot.
Oh, hi Amanda, congratulations. It was very hot and humid out there today. Did that make things tougher at all for you?
Yeah, to be honest, it did kind of make it tough for me. I felt like I was getting tired throughout some points of the match. When I took that bathroom break, I saw how red my face was. But yeah, I was just trying to cool off as much as I could on the changeovers, and I knew that it was going to be a tough match, and I had to fight my way through. But yeah, we haven't had so many hot days, so I feel like I got a little bit unused to it, being someone who lives in Miami. But yeah, I mean, it's good that I got used to it today again, because I think it's going to be hot the next few days. So yeah.
Bill?
Congrats. This is such an amazing accomplishment. If you had to say the one thing that gives you the most satisfaction or pride about this, what would it be? And also, you're really a gifted painter, in my opinion. I know your work is largely abstract, but if you could paint a picture about this run, what would it look like?
Yeah, I mean, it's been an incredible year for me. And to be in the Wimbledon final, I mean, I'm still trying to process it in a way. But yeah, I don't know. Like I typically do abstract, so it would be hard. But a lot of green and white. So maybe it's some inspiration for me when I get back is to make a piece.
Alison?
How cross would you have been if your best friend had missed such an incredible match?
Yeah, I was like honestly getting disappointed, so I didn't even feel bad like calling her out there. But then I found her. No, she told me she was gonna watch, and she actually canceled her practice. So I was like, oh, that's really nice of her. But yeah, it was so special to see all of the support that I had in my box, and just so many people who mean so much to me. And in moments of doubt or when I was down, I would just look up at my box and see their support. So yeah, I feel like it honestly lifted me up and carried me through that match.
Congratulations. Can you tell something about your Dutch coaches and how you get to know them and how it's working?
Yeah, it's been such an amazing year working with them, and they've really been bringing out the best in me, and they honestly care about me as a person as much as they do as the athlete I am. So that's most important to me. And yeah, I worked with Rob for so many years, who's my fitness coach, and he introduced me to my now tennis coach, Rick. So yeah, I mean, it's been an amazing partnership, and I've enjoyed every step of the way with them. And yeah, I'm sure we have many more years to come and many achievements to accomplish.
You mentioned feeling nervous and shaky at times, and of course it's going to be a huge occasion, the final. How much work will you do, and how much can you do when you haven't been in that position before? And do you think that the outcome will be who handles nerves best?
I think for sure that's going to be coming into play a bit, keeping our nerves at bay and staying composed. But I mean, I would say we're both pretty experienced. Obviously, I haven't been in a Grand Slam final before, but I've experienced a lot of moments similar and a lot of high stakes matches. So I feel like I'm pretty prepared. And yeah, I always tell myself ahead of the game is to enjoy every moment, not really concentrate on the finish line or the outcome, and just to really stay in the present. So I'll just keep telling myself that. And even today, I mean, I was forgetting that there was a final on the line because I had Aryna across from me, so I was just so focused on that.
Okay. Bison?
Hi, Amanda. Congratulations. What was going through your mind during the match points in the third set?
Yeah, I mean, even though I had 3 match points, it didn't feel like it. She was playing incredible and serving very well, so I knew I was going to have to come out with something big or do something very special to be able to pull off that win. And yeah, I mean, I was definitely getting a little bit more nervous with every match point that I was losing there. So yeah, as you could tell, I was just so relieved at the end there. And yeah, I tried to keep my cool and put my return in.
Alex?
That's the art question. Can you talk about how important it is to have that outlet for your expression, particularly when you're off tour, and also particularly when tennis is a sport where you're meant to keep it in much of the zone?
Sorry, can you repeat it again?
That's the art question. Can you talk about how important it is for you to have that outlet for expression, especially when tennis is a sport where you have to keep it in quite a lot, and also especially when you're off tour?
Yeah, I mean, it's for sure a passion of mine and something I picked up as a hobby to do in my free time. And I enjoy doing a lot of things in my free time to just turn my mind off of things. I'm not someone who is like always tennis. I like just relaxing and just taking my mind off when I can. Also love listening to music. So yeah, I have quite a few outlets, and I think that's super important when you're playing at this high level.
At the back there?
Amanda, congrats on the win. You mentioned music. You told me before the tournament that you'd done mashup playlists of songs. Are you going to make a new one for the final, and do you know what sort of music it would involve?
Those would take me like 3 days to do. I remember I was doing it when I had so much free time, but yeah, I would do like mashups of different songs and try and create like a 30-minute playlist for my warm-ups. But yeah, I haven't done it, but maybe I'll just listen to one of my old ones. Yeah, I have one rap one, so maybe I'll do that one.
Really?
you mentioned that you draw inspiration from Iga. What inspires you from watching her, and what do you appreciate most about her game?
Yeah, I could say a number of things about her. I mean, her work ethic is incredible, and just the athletic abilities she has that she's clearly worked very hard for. Every time I watch her, it's really nice to see the way she's able to move out of the corners and produce such a high level of tennis. And obviously that's why she's achieved so much in the game. So yeah, I'm just looking forward to facing her for the first time on the tour.
Okay, we need to wrap up there, sorry. Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you.